Hi everyone, it's Daphne and I'm here today showcasing Barbas. Disclaimer, Barbas is a limited character and will only be on sale every Friday the 13th, which only comes around once a year. So after today, he will most likely go off sale. The next time he will be on sale will be February 13th to my knowledge. That being said, I apologized for the rushed video, but I'll get right into the showcase beginning with his morph. Barbas is in a black trench coat with buttons and a gray middle part. I honestly love his outfit, but if you get up close to his face, he has very yellowed teeth. Anyways, I'll now begin showcasing his keybinds, beginning with smoking, which is his form of teleportation and locations. Keep in mind, he can't smoke to demons. His next keybind is Fear Reading, which allows him to get the fear of whoever he used it on. I'm assuming everyone has the same fear besides charmed ones. Moving on to Fear Projection, he forces the person to hallucinate, their greatest fear causing them to take damage. His next ability is his Energy Ball, which is pretty standard, but it does a lot of damage. His next keybind is Conjuration, which can conjure any item in-game at random. I'll now begin to showcase the charmed ones. Custom Fears, Prues is Drowning. When using Fear Inducement on Prue, she will hallucinate herself drowning in the shower. The next fear is Arachnophobia, also known as Fear of Spiders. When used on Piper, it causes her to hallucinate being in a room full of spiders. Phoebes Fear is losing one of her sisters, so when Fear Inducement is used on her, she hallucinates Prue's death. Paige's Fear is Claustrophobia, also known as Fear of Tight or Small Spaces. When used on her, she hallucinates walls closing in on her. I'll now begin to show his damage in the victim's perspective, beginning with his Energy Ball. Keep in mind, my custom has 600, so the damage may not seem like a lot, but it usually is. His Energy Ball, in all honesty, did a big chunk of my health, even as my Elder. So on someone like Prue or Ava, it would probably get them super low to combo with Fear Inducement. This is what the Earthquake looks like while you are hallucinating. The damage was also a decent chunk of my health, so comboing it with an Energy Ball could get the regular player super low. I'll now showcase the charmed ones. Custom Fear hallucinations begin with Prue's Fear of Drowning. She gets put in a room in the shower, under the water, with water sounds. The damage was super good, but keep in mind, the more fear power you have, the more damage you do. As Barbas, you spawn in with 100 fear power, and it goes down over time if you don't fear-induce people. Piper has the fear of spiders, also known as Arachnophobia, and in her hallucination, she gets put in a room surrounded by spiders, which slowly grow bigger and bigger. Keep in mind, if Piper casts the Fearless spell, she's immune to fear inducement. Next is Phoebe's greatest fear, which is losing a sister, so she gets put in a room with Prue and Prue disappears. Her damage was also pretty good. Next is Paige, who has Claustrophobia, also known as Fear of Small Spaces. So when fear inducement is used on her, the walls of the room slowly close in on her. Her DMG wasn't bad, but wasn't as much as some of her sisters. As of now, I know 2 ways to vanquish Barbas, which is using his potion, which the recipe will be displayed on the screen. The other way I know is using the Source's Incineration keybind on Barbas. That's all for Barbas Showcase. Let me know in the comments which hallucination was your favorite, and if you decided to buy him. As always, toodaloo!